How is the real estate market doing right here in Portland, Oregon? Well, I've got the very latest in sale prices, supply and demand numbers, and in mortgage rates. It's time to take a look at the numbers. Hi everyone, RRMilligan here, bringing you the very latest in our local real estate stats and trends for the full Portland metro area, and that includes Southwest Washington. As you know, all real estate is local, so if there is a specific area you'd like to know more about, please drop me a line or post a question in the comments section right here. So first up, our sale prices. So we might be seeing a new trend form for the second half of 2025. After months and months of sale prices, of our monthly sale prices coming in slightly below the average sale prices in 2024, December is back in the black. The average sale price for our market sample came in about 2.6% higher than in 2024, and that's after coming in about 1.9% lower in November. Next week, I plan to have the year-end numbers for you, so be sure to tune in to catch that information. Now on to supply and demand. The supply of homes for buyers to choose from continued to fall this past week. Again, that's typical for this time of year. However, if normal market cycles hold, we should start to see inventories level off and then start to climb once we get into January. On the demand side of the equation, for about 3 weeks straight, we had been seeing fewer new contracts agreed to by buyers and sellers compared to what we were seeing in 2024, but there was a reversal this past week. So this new trend that we're watching form may not be quite as solid as we thought. We'll probably need a couple more weeks of numbers just to be sure. Next up, our mortgage rates. Rates for the 30-year fixed inched back down again this last week. One of the local lenders that I've been keeping an eye on has been bouncing between 5.875% and 6% over the past few weeks. Well, we're back down to the lower end of that range. On Friday morning, the best rate I could find advertised in the Portland area was 5.875%. That's with 3/8 of a point and an APR of 5.963%. I feel like that's a rate that could bring buyers back to the market as we move into the new year, but that is definitely not certain given the weaker than expected buyer demand we saw in December. Keep in mind that I'm talking about the best advertised rates that I could find. Most lenders have been coming in somewhere between 6 and 6.5%. So there you have it, a quick summary of the biggest trends that we're following this week. Just to summarize, sale prices are up, supply is still down, demand moved up this last week, and mortgage rates moved down just a hair. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's report. I hope that you got something helpful or informative out of it. If you did, I would love a like or even a subscribe if you haven't already. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you right here next week for the year-end wrap-up.